Hey everyone, my name is Mobe. Welcome to another video from the Influencers Inc. Improving you daily for success. This is through the business education, inspiration, and motivation that you need every day. If this is your first time here and you want to learn how you can improve yourself, grow and maintain your business for steady growth or other business related stuff, start now by subscribing, turn on the bell so that you're not left behind. Consider leaving a comment below if you really enjoy the video, and also you have another great way on how you can make goals work such that you inspire others. By understanding priorities. One of the difficulties we face in our age is the fact that you have lost the sense of seasons. Unlike farmers, whose priorities change with seasons, we have become impervious to the natural rhythm of life. As a result, we have our priorities out of balance. Let me illustrate what I mean here. For farmers, spring is the most active time. It is then that he must work around the clock, up before the sun and still toiling at the stroke of midnight. He must keep his equipment running at full capacity because he has a very small window to plant his crops. Then winter comes, there is less for him to do and to keep him busy. There is a lesson here. Learn how to use the seasons of your life. Learn when to pour it out, decide when to take advantage and when to let things ride. It's very easy to keep going from 9 to 5 years in and year out and lose another seemingly endless parade of tasks and responsibility. Keep your eye on your own seasons. Don't lose sight of value and substance. The important part in setting priorities is learning how to separate minors of your life from the majors. Here is a very good question to ask yourself whenever you have to make a decision. Is this major or minor? By asking this always with your goal in mind, you will reduce the risk of spending major time on minor projects. In sales, we are taught that there exists only one major time, and that's the time we spend in the presence of a prospect. Any time spent on the way to the prospect, no matter how essential, is minor time. Too many salespeople spend time on the way to than within, and their income always reflects this. That's why in sales we teach, don't go across the town until you have gone across the street. The major and minor concept has another application. It also says, don't spend minor time on major things. It's very easy to get all values mixed up. A parent spends 3 hours watching television and only 10 minutes playing with the children. A manager spends most of the day filling out forms and very little time encouraging employees. These are people who have lost the sense of what is important and what's trivial. This same concept also applies on money. Don't spend major money on minor things and don't spend minor money on major things. Some people spend a fortune on food for their bodies and very little for food for their mind. Don't spend more on candy than on inspiration books and tapes. That would be foolish, right? The best use of time and money comes from putting maximum value in it. It's called careful investment. Any professional athlete can tell you about the horrible cost of lack of concentration. Just a momentary slip of concentration and they put you by 1 foot, and there goes the first place and the big money. Don't let this happen to you. Put maximum concentration in everything that you do. Whenever you are writing, concentrate. Whenever you are trying to solve a problem, concentrate. Whenever you are having a conversation, concentrate. Having conversation, that's very right. Just concentrate. You can't believe the effect this will have on your life. Naturally, there is a time to put aside and let your mind wander. But do this at the period you have set aside specifically for doing that. Here is the last point to consider. Even with the most careful thoughts, without a plan of action, you won't get everything that you want. I know. How can I possibly say this after spending so much time showing you on how you can get everything that you want? My friend, I am speaking from both sides of my mouth. Why won't you get everything that you want? Because, my friend, it's not that kind of world. Sometimes it will hail on your crops and rain on your parades, you say. Perhaps not, but because you and I were not consulted in the initial planning where we have to accept the way it is. However, there is so much plenty of good news too. If you work out the system that I've just shared with you, you will get much more plenty. More often than not, you will get what you want. I believe this has been a great sharing with you. If you really enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing, turn on the bell such that you are the very first person to be notified when new videos pop. Leave a comment below if you have any concern and also to inspire others. Send me a DM on Instagram at the Influencers Inc. in case you have a special concern about business that you want me to handle. Be sure that I'll get in touch with you. Thanks for watching. Let's meet again next time. Make sure you subscribe for more related content.